hello, this is Monique with a small life, living clean, but I washed myself. What do you mean, Monique? Hi, this is Monique. I live in Belgium, and in this little live, I'm going to explain you in 7 steps how you can live a clean life. And what is a clean life? It's not only eating clean, so without pesticides, without toxic ingredients, but also in the products you use for your hair, for your body, for your brushing your teeth, etc., etc. So first of all, I want to thank Rebel Heart Beauty for this article that I found on the internet. I think it is really a nice article, and I learned a lot of it. So first thing that you could do is put a lot of plants in your house, because the plants in and around your house are going to absorb all the toxins from painting, from your furniture and other plastic utilities in your house. So that's not something to forget. The NASA did a study that they absorb very well all those toxins. So, but they also say that you need 14 to 16 plants in and around your house. So it's the best way to absorb the most toxins in and around your house. And second thing is, those little tools you put in your socket, and they give you all the nicest odors in your house, like Febreze, Airwick, etc., etc. But they contain a lot of toxins because it's all synthetic. What's in there? It's not an essential oil in there. So it gives you all the time toxins in your house, and that can be very hurting for your body and for your family. So maybe you can use a diffuser with essential oils so that your house smells clean, and that you don't have toxins in your house. When you use essential oils, be aware that dogs and cats not always like those scents, those odors, because they scent a lot more than that we do. So leave the doors in the house open so they can go away, and check on the internet which one are not so good for the health of your dog or cat. Use detergent for your clothes that are non-toxic, because everything that touches you, from clothes, from your towels, underwear, etc., when you wash it in toxic detergent, like most detergent contain toxic ingredients, it goes into your bloodstream, and that can make you sick in the long term. So it's really important that you wash your clothes and your laundry and your bed garment, etc., with non-toxic product to wash it. So we have a friend who makes our detergent with essential oils, and we don't even need something to make the garments, the clothes softer, because it's already soft. So that's the third thing. Then, do you have an air cleaner? Make sure that you change the filters every 30 to 60 days. But you're doing well and you forget it. Everybody forgets it. So what you could do is put in a notification in your calendar that that you change it every 30 to 60 days, because otherwise you're going to put those toxins in the air again, and that's a little bit a pity, because you did so well. You can also invest in a Dyson air purificator. Do you say it like that? I don't know. It is a little bit more expensive, but you have something for years and years. I have nothing to do with Dyson, but it's a good quality, and it helps you get fresh and clean air in your house. Also, the utilities you use to cook and to bake, be sure those are not from Teflon or how do you say it, from plastic and so on, because the Teflon goes in. Do you have scratched pans? Then it means that those layers came off and went into your food and you ate it, and that's it's proven that it can create cancer. So that's something that you really should avoid for your health. Anti-adhesive pans are not so good for your health. So plastic, the plastic, when it gets warm, it gets into your food and you eat it. So that's all. Those are all things, especially for us women who go into the menopause or perimenopause, premenopause. Those things have a big influence on our hormones. So when you are grumpy, or when you are under the weather, or when you have hot, cold flashes, and so on, it can be that your hormones are not in balance anymore because of what you ate in the past. So what you could do is look in your house. What do you have that could have done this damage, and what could you do to change it little by little? Because it's not necessary that you throw out everything, but everything that is damaged or scratched, throw it away in a good way. Go to the containers where they can recycle it or do something with it. And when you buy new things, then buy, for example, bamboo, or buy, for example, those heavy iron things, because those are non-toxic for your health. It doesn't get into the food. Okay. Also, the plastics. When you use plastic, please use it only when the food is cold and not when it is hot. Because when you put hot food into a plastic container, the plastic goes into your food. Same for the spoons, for the children's utilities that you have for them. When it's warm, the plastic goes into the food and you give it to your child, and that's not so good for his or her health. So what you could do, it's not expensive, is invest in bamboo spoons and beakers and so on. So you can find it everywhere now, and it's much better for the environment than plastics. The last thing is don't use pesticides to kill those little animals on your plants, or those little weeds that you don't want to have in your garden. Because it's logic thinking. When you put it on your plant, it goes with the rain, it goes into the soil, and from the soil it goes into the groundwater, and afterwards we get it in our water in the household, because they cannot filter everything from our water. So if you're thinking more logically, then you know that it's not so very good. And there are alternatives. There are natural alternatives how you can get rid of those small things that are annoying, but are not the end of the world, I would say. So look on the internet, Google it. How can I destroy naturally my blank blank? So then you can find something, and you can help to preserve our environment, also for our children, their children, and their grandchildren. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. It's my first live in English, so please bear with me if I made some mistakes. Those were only 6 ways you can do it to live more clean, to have a life more clean with less toxins in your food, in your cosmetic products, in your environment. I have an additional 12, so if you want to have them, send me a little private message and I will come back to you with the other 12 ways you can do it. I hope you have a little value from this live. If you did, please feel free to share it with your loved ones or with your friends, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Bye bye.